What did you think of Flowers in the Attic?
I actually liked it.
It was not bad.
There's a bit of an oddity though.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, because I like it as its own standalone movie.
Yeah,
However, I read like basically the summaries of the rest of the series of that thing because Flowers in the Attic is the first.
oh, I didn't know there was more.
Yeah, and it was like one, two, three, four, five uh, mainstay books of that series, and there's two other ones that were in 2014 and 15. But
Oh shit.
the last book is in 1986. Flowers in the Attic was 1979.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
now
always thought it was the '80s though.
um, the author is her name is V.C. Andrews, or it is Virginia Cleo Andrews. So a woman wrote this story.
Oh, isn't that incredible?
So anyway, looking at like what did she do in terms of all that?
Yeah,
Um, yeah, Flowers in the Attic is her most famous thing, I guess.
yeah,
Looking at the covers of each of these books, like the first edition and all that,
yeah,
um, her books, or no, her writing, I should say, is basically the trashy woman fantasy kind of thing. Like those romance stupid books that you see on shitty used bookstores and they're 50 cents.
or the grocery stores when you're in line.
Yeah,
They used to have them there all the time.
yeah. Her books are about the quality or maybe a little bit above, but not much. I
Yeah,
think they're really that. Okay? Okay, when I read the summaries of the five Ganger series, that's the Flowers in the Attic is the first.
yeah,
Um, they go through the same shit all the way.
yeah.
And some characters die. Oh, he had a heart attack, thus he dies. And
The end.
usually it doesn't make sense. It's just that it's circling around like with the same themes and all that, or like, oh, the house burns down, or the Foxhall mansion burns down.
Yeah,
Happens at the end. Each one of them, I look at the summaries, I was like, holy shit, she's a hack.
yeah. It's all predictable.
Yeah, and like, if anything, she should only do if she were to like reevaluate it, it should be only 3 books, not
Yeah.
5. Where the 5th one, she died for that during. She died like in '87, I believe,
Oh yeah.
or '86, I forget.
Oh, she died. Then how come they're releasing more shit?
Oh, because there's money to be made.
That's fucked up.
But no, no, no. But Garden of Shadows was the 5th one of that series, and it was yeah, she died during it. However, it was wrote up by somebody else that followed her guidelines. So whatever. Now there's film adaptations of all that stuff, and the network that picked it up for this in 2014 and 15 and 15. Oh, okay.
Whatever it is.
They're Lifetime movies.
Oh, those suck.
Yeah. Guess what? The writing of hers fits well with Lifetime movies. And think about it. The themes of what was happening in Flowers in the Attic with the getting spanked, well, the strict grandmother, the mother being so good and everything, And there's incest, there's sex.
Yeah, it's expected.
These are things that women aspire to. Or no, their squish boxes get moved because they read Twilight, they read 50 Shades of
Bullshit.
homosexuality and all that.
Yeah.
Don't you see a connection? I mean, I liked Flowers in the Attic because it was trying to do something different and it was weird in a way, but now with this information of the romance novel fantasy and where the woman gets revenge on her bad husband by circumcising him and all that, it's like, oh god, this is why I don't like women authors in a way.
Some of them really suck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they suck. Well, it's like, it is garbage. They have that Fabio, I can't believe it's crap butter there, you know? Another thing. Whoever directed it, directed by Jeffrey Bloom, who knows? But Wes Craven, which we just saw New Nightmare tonight.
Yep.
The thing is, though, how it was directed, let's pretend that Flowers in the Attic was done by a random hack Lifetime movie person, which it has happened in 2014. Yeah. Would the movie be a lot worse? And it would be, oh crap, this is a Lifetime movie.
More than likely, it'd suck.
Yeah, it would suck, but it would have that Lifetime movie feel to it.
Which makes it suck.
Yeah. Whereas whoever did this, Jeffrey Bloom, he did it right for doing this stupid movie, Flowers in the Attic, 1987. Now imagine if Wes Craven did that, you know. I think he would do it pretty good. I mean, even though we just saw New Nightmare, which was restless as shit, but I've seen Wes Craven do non-horror, and he does that pretty good, even though it's not spectacular. I looked out for the fact that somebody was confident on doing that movie, otherwise it would have been much worse. And, by the way, in the book, they just escape at the end with just getting out. They don't kill their mother. In fact, in the books, the mother becomes a grandmother at some point, and being old, then she dies, like in the third book or something.
Sounds retarded.
Yeah. Otherwise, it just feels like, oh, it's that kind of writing where you have the money and all that, and women's revenge, and I'm gonna have revenge on my husband by poisoning him I'm gonna poison his condom for some reason. Stuff like
that. And then he dies.
Yeah, his dick shrivels up and it becomes a vag, and then he panics. It's like that soap opera kind of feel. It's like, oh god, I need something huger or something that feels real or does not feel like the Fabio thingy. So, see, ain't it funny that I said that the direction of the production changes it? It doesn't feel like a stupid movie, like Lifetime movie.
Well, I mean, I liked Flowers in the Attic the most because it was done in an era where they could get away with certain shit.
Yeah.
Like, they had some really fucked up scenes in that movie, too, where they can't do that anymore.
Oh, yeah,
If they did, it would just be a flat-out horror flick, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, just completely, Saw movie kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they couldn't have kids.
Well, because that was the thing at the end where they talked about that was the reason why they hated her was because she had kids with her fucking brother, basically, her cousin.
Yeah.
With family, you know?
Yeah.
And the weird part about that was, depending on how you grew up, especially back in that era, some people would be like, "Holy shit! Actually, I'm in favor of what they're doing." And in fact, they're trying to keep it a secret, and then they're trying to kill him off slowly. Like it kind of made sense,
Yeah.
and it made everyone at every angle look evil.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that was kind of awkward was that one girl. Remember, she found out the grandfather that was dying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she saw him, and he recognized her, I guess, for some reason or another. But he's on his deathbed. He wasn't able to get up and do anything about anything. It was just a really weird scene. But like, if you start thinking about the storyline itself, because they can't explain everything within a fucking movie.
Yeah, and plus, again, it just felt like a fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, VC Andrews was in that movie as a window washing maid.
Yeah. I mean, I still liked it how they had just parts of the movie that just seemed like it stood out a little bit. Even the kids that were acting, it sounded better.
Oh yeah, yeah. In fact, those kids acted much better than the one in New Nightmare.
Oh, easily, yeah.
They felt like kids.
Actually, you just didn't like that kid in the movie, which I'm okay with because I didn't think that movie was all that great.
Yeah, yeah. He just felt forced. He didn't seem like he was demon possessed or all that. Like even the kid in stupid in The Shining.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Even though he was kind of stupid, he did a much better job than the one in New Nightmare.
Yeah, I still thought it was funny when he did that finger thing when he talked.